Last week out at Bristol, we got the win, our 8th win on the season, and we also went back-to-back by winning Watkins Glen and Bristol. And today here at Kansas starts the round of 12. So the round of 12 consists of Kansas, Mid-Ohio, and Kentucky, and then we move on to the round of 8, and then after the round of 8 it is the championship for in Phoenix. Now, unfortunately, we're gonna have to do these playoffs basically ourselves. So, unfortunately, basically, we'll know who makes it through and who gets eliminated after Kentucky, because that is the final race of the round of 12, and then we start the round of 8, and then at Daytona, we will Daytona, when that episode is over, we will know who is going to be racing up for the championship. So it sucks. I know it really does suck, but unfortunately, not much we can really do. So let's get down to the track for qualifying and hope we have a good playoff run. Qualifying starts now here in Kansas. Hopefully it's a good qualifying run that we have. That would be quite nice if we can get ourselves, maybe a top 10, top 15 starting position. That would be really nice. And, qualifying really hasn't been, I guess you could say, our strong suit this year. I think the best we've qualified was at Watkins Glen, I think. And, is what it is, a 33-20, and that's going to put us P17. P17 is not bad. We got Michael Annette, Jeffrey Earnhardt inside the top 20, as well as Cesar Baccarella, Vinnie Miller, and Riley Herbst, our teammate in the playoffs, is in 23rd. Matt Mills, Josh Bilicki, Mike Harmon, Joe Graff Jr., Austin Hill, unfortunately not a part of the playoffs, even though he does have a win. Landon Castle, Chad Fincham, Brandon Brown, Tommy Joe Martins. Hopefully he does not try and absolutely murder us this week. CJ McLaughlin and Colby Howard rolling out last. Josh Williams, Jesse Little inside the top 15. Daniel Hemrick. Jesse Little is a playoff driver. Joe Nemechek, Brandon Jones, our teammate in 12th. Chase Briscoe in the playoffs. Justin Allgaier in the playoffs. Ryan Sieg. Anthony Alfredo in 8th. Nice top 10 run for him. Noah Gregson. Unfortunately, Noah is not in the playoffs. Neither is... Actually, I think Justin Haley did win a race. Jeremy Clements in 5th. Ross Chastain, Austin Cindric, Harrison Burton in 2nd. Our teammate. Comment down below who you guys think got the pole. If you guessed Alex LeBay, you are correct. Which, by the way, Alex LeBay does have 2 wins on the season. So, watch out for Alex LeBay. Colby Howard didn't have good practice session. Alex LeBay, your pole winner, and Jeff Greenfield, technical inspection. Green flag is out here in Kansas for the first race of the Xfinity Series playoffs. We did change the settings back to manual for the transmission. Hopefully, nothing changes. Not sure why they were even changed to begin with, but we are already picking up positions, which is amazing. The top 10 is looking right in front of us. Justin Haley going to try and go down. Jesse Little is going to give us a big push down the front stretch. We are inside the top 10, and Jesse Little's actually going to make a move here. And can we block Anthony Alfredo? We do. Anthony Alfredo going to give us a big shove down the back stretch. Really didn't do too much. Austin Cindric in the lead now. Hopefully, I don't want to really be racing against Austin for a championship in Phoenix, but, I guess if we end up in Phoenix, way overdrove the corner. Holy crap. We're honestly not really making up that much ground. We've kind of, you would kind of call it stalled out here around, you know, like the 11th position. Daniel Hemrick is laying the absolute bumper to us right now. Daniel Hemrick is just giving us the bumper, and we're going to try and push our teammate of Brandon Jones. He's not going to want it, so we're just going to try and see what we can do for ourselves. All-Star race was last weekend, and, you know, truck race on Saturday. Not sure where Lane Riggs was trying to do. Is what it is. Christopher Bell picks up the win. Joey Logano crying as always. You know, I get it though from Joey's side, you know, racing for $1 million. I understand where Joey was coming from, but also Joey, you know, kind of ran Seabell up the track a little bit, and, you know, Seabell just gave him a taste of his own medicine. Of course, Joey didn't like it. Is what it is. But we're going to move on to the Coca-Cola 600 this weekend. Hopefully it's a good race. Hopefully it is, man. That's going to be the longest race of the season, the Coca-Cola 600 Memorial Day. So hopefully, you know, one of Toyota boys can get ourselves a win, or you know, something like that. Larson also doing the double. You know, just great weekend for motorsports in general. We're going to push our teammate of Harrison Burton. I think we just needed to get out of, you know, that pack that we were in, and now we are kind of making up ground, obviously. But I think that's really what we needed to do, is just get out of that pack back there. Noah Gregson to the lead here in Kansas. Noah is not a part of the playoffs, so doesn't really matter where, you know, Noah finishes. If he wins a race, it'll kind of, I guess, you know, be good for us. But hopefully he can, you know, get himself a nice stage win. Ross Chastain, sorry, didn't know you were there. And now you're on the wall. Lovely. Oh, we got a car blowing up. I don't know who that is, but they checked up the whole field. Final lap for stage 1. Are you kidding? To the lead we go. I don't know what just happened, but we are in the lead. What just happened? They all checked up. Your boy did not. And we're going to take the checkered flag for stage 1. Let's go. Nobody is pitting. Our tires are absolutely shot. But holy crap, we are in the lead. I have no idea who blew up right there. Cesar Baccarella blew up right there. Austin Hill, Colby Howard are pitting. That is it. Our teammates are doing okay. Harrison Burton has dropped back just a little bit, but we got the lead, and that is amazing. Let's get the second stage underway from Kansas. The second stage is underway here in Kansas. Could feel the tires moving around. Another 10-lap run here. So hopefully, now that we have the clean air, we can kind of drive away with it and see what we can make happen here. Straight up stole the stage win. That was insane. I was not expecting that. I was actually thinking that there was going to be a caution for it. But, I mean, that's one thing that I've learned about NASCAR Heat 5 and, I mean, any of the racing games in general is if there's a car blowing up, don't slow down. I mean, you know, if you look back at, I think, Bristol a couple earlier in the season in the Matt DiBenedetto career mode, I think somebody blew up. That's how we got a win or something like that. It might have even been this career mode that we've gotten a couple wins by that. I know last year in the AJ Allmendinger career mode, that happened. I think at Texas, where somebody blew up and we were able to steal that one away. So you just don't slow down. That's I guess what it is. You just don't slow down. Keep your foot in it. Noah Gregson to second place. They are battling it out back there, and we are just driving away. Our tires are obviously not doing very well. We're definitely going to have to pit at the end of this stage, so we'll see what happens. But, you know, this is going to be over a 20-lap run, I guess, and, you know, we're going to have a 30-lap run, I think, or, yeah, a 30-lap run, maybe 27 or something like that lap run to the checkered flag. So probably going to have to save some tire a little bit in the final stage, but we'll see what happens. Tires are not doing the best right now. That right front is absolutely hanging on for dear life. Luckily, we only got like 3 laps to go. If we get a caution, we'll be fine with, you know, everything else. So, you know, we're just going to keep moving along, and I guess, I mean, we can hope for a caution. We got like a 5-second lead over Noah Gragson, so we're chilling. We could back up the pace, but, I mean, we're pitting anyway, so it's, you know, not that big of a deal. And, you know, 15% on there. We got 2 to go. We are absolutely chilling. Final lap for stage 2. You know, at this time in stage 1, we surprisingly got the lead. That right front is on 8%. We're going to have to be watching it for this thing. It might blow on the front stretch. We might blow a right front on the front stretch. No, we're going to be... yeah, we'll be fine. We're not going to blow it out. We're going to be A-okay. Stage 2 is going to go to us as we sweep the stages. Everybody is pitting. We are going to pit as well. Jesse Little in the top 5, as well as Alex LeBay in 6th. They're really good for them. Harrison Burton has dropped back. Brandon Jones has kind of stayed where he is. Riley moved up a couple positions as well. We've swept the stages, and I do believe Cesar Baccarello only DNF. Let's get the 3rd and final stage underway from Kansas. The 3rd and final stage is underway here in Kansas. We got 26 laps to go, and, you know, we swept the stages, and hopefully we can get back out to the clean air and maybe get ourselves another win and actually lock ourselves into the round of 8. So the car fired off tight a little bit, and, you know, as stage 1 went on, it got looser, and then also, you know, when we got the lead in kept the lead in stage 2, I guess, you know, we were just absolutely freaking flying. So hopefully as the tires wear and, you know, hopefully this thing will loosen up, and I guess, you know, just see what happens. We are dropping positions like they are candy right now. Holy crap. And Noah Gragson is just driving away with it. Nice Sunday drive for Noah Gragson right now. Ryan Sieg around, and he does not save it. Caution's gonna wave. Ooh, everybody is pitting. We cannot make it on fuel. Ooh. Okay, nobody can make it. Literally nobody can make it. Wow. If I would have known that, I would have pitted a lot sooner. Like, I would have came in, but I had no idea that nobody could make it. This changes a lot of things. Green flag back out here in Kansas. Not going to get a good restart there for, what is that, Ray Black Jr., I do believe, in the, yeah, no, that's Joe Graff Jr. So we did loosen up the car as well. That's one thing that we did. We loosened it up just a little bit. With the freshies, we loosened it up a little bit. So hopefully that helps us a little bit. And we're also on the bottom. We got a teammate behind us as well. So we are feeling amazing. We also have, you know, plenty of time to catch Austin Cindric if he, you know, does anything. We have time for that as well. So hopefully we will... I think we'll be okay. I mean, if he gets the win, yeah, he'll obviously be locked in. But, I mean, we also did sweep the stages, so we do have that going for us right now. Caution's going to wave. They're inside the top 10. I would love to get around Josh Bilicki. Not sure who is pitting. Nobody is pitting. Cesar Beccarello, our only DNF. This was the promoter's caution. Jesse Little is in second place right now. Just take that in for a minute. Jesse Little is in second place. That is, if Jesse Little wins and gets himself into the round of 8, that is going to be insane. Green flag back out once again. We do have another car DNF'd. Luckily, this top line decided to actually go on this restart this time, which is amazing. So that did tank off a chunk of laps with, you know, a little bit. So it's going to give us a little less time. Not sure why Alex Labbé checked up like that, but we got a run, and we are making the best of it. Austin Cindric is high, and that's going to allow Chase Briscoe to get underneath him, but this 54 Toyota is coming quick. We are absolutely frickin' moving. Austin Cindric not going to push you whatsoever. Going to push Noah Gragson instead. You know, Noah isn't in the playoffs, so I'd rather see a non-playoff driver win the race instead of a playoff driver. And you know, we're just gonna take the lead right away and clear for the lead with 10 laps to go, coming to 10 to go right now. And we're just gonna count this as basically the first 2 stages, because the first 2 stages were 10 laps. So we just gotta, you know, do exactly what we did in stage 2, and that was just lead every lap. Tires are also going to be a big factor. That's for sure, because they are absolutely going quick. We got a 2.5 second lead over Noah Gragson with 7 laps to go. We are absolutely freaking flying right now, and you know, hopefully we can basically sweep this race. That would be amazing. Caution's gonna wave. Not what we wanted or really need, especially with these tires. Ross Chastain is pitting. I didn't see. So Chad Fincham, Cesar Beccarello, our only DNFs of the race so far. This kind of throws a little wrench into our system here. I was hoping that we were just going to, you know, drive away into the sunset, but I think we'll be okay with tires. I don't think they're that bad. Plus, we also have that manual transmission now, so, you know, we can shift her immediately into second, maybe lose a position or 2. We'll see what happens when we take the green. Green flag back out. A little bit of wheel spin, nothing too bad. 3 laps to go here in Kansas. We just gotta drive away. We just gotta drive away from those guys, and we will be looking a-okay. 2 laps to go here in Kansas, and we are absolutely frickin' moving right now, boys. We got a 2 second lead on those guys. We are absolutely flying. Holy crap. White flag is out, presented by Apex Gaming PCs. 1 to go. And we are going to sweep the Kansas Xfinity race. We won stage 1. We won stage 2. And it looks like we're going to come and win the opening race in the Xfinity Series playoffs. We got a 3 second lead almost on Riley Herbst. Not Riley Herbst. Who is that? Chase Briscoe. And we are going to win at Kansas. Let's go. That's 3 wins in a row for us. Absolutely freaking amazing. Let's go. Winners in Kansas. First race of the playoffs, and we've locked ourselves into the round of 8. We won stage 1 by kind of accident, you know. Really wasn't expecting us to win stage 1. We led every lap in stage 2, and we ended up winning the race as well. Austin Cindric finishes in 7th. Teammate Brandon Jones in 3rd. Noah Gregson in 4th. Jesse Little in 5th. Alex LeBay in 6th. Really good for Jesse Little and Alex LeBay. Good for them. Ryan Sieg, he spun. I think he brought out the final caution, or he brought out a caution. I don't think it was the final one. Anthony Alfredo in 13th. Jeffrey Earnhardt with a nice top 15. Teammate Riley Herbst, not really looking good for him. Neither is Justin Allgaier. Both of those guys are in the playoffs. Jeremy Clements, Joe Graff Jr., Brandon Brown, Justin Haley in the playoffs as well. Not looking good for him. Ray Black Jr., Ross Chastain, CJ McLaughlin, Josh Williams, Austin Hill, Colby Howard, Mike Harmon, and now we get into our DNFs of Chad Fincham and Cesar Baccarella. The points are looking absolutely beautiful. We have 9 wins on the season, and we've went 3 in a row. That is absolutely insane, boys. That is wild. So basically none of these playoffs really, like, they don't matter. They really don't. Not sure. I don't know why NASCAR Heat 5 has this bug, but they do. So it sucks. It is what it is. Nothing we can do about it, but we are absolutely moving. Victory lane in the Xfinity Series playoffs is just absolutely amazing. So freaking beautiful in victory lane. Noah Gregson had the fastest lap with a 32.63. Most laps led was us with 28 laps led. On the move, Tommy Joe Martin started 33rd and finished 16th. Tough break, Ross Chastain started 4th and finished 26th. P1 in Kansas next week. We are going to Mid-Ohio with another road course, the final road course of the season, and it is in the playoffs. So we have went 3 in a row. Watkins Glen, we won. Bristol, we kind of dominated Bristol, and we've basically dominated Kansas once again. And we're going back to another road course. So it would be quite funny if we literally won all of the races in the playoffs. That would be quite funny if we were able to do that. That would be really, really funny. But Mid-Ohio is a road course that, you know, I kind of like it in Heat 5, but I also kind of don't. It's a good racetrack. I do think that both my 2 favorite racetracks that are in Heat 5 that are road courses, Watkins Glen number 1, Mid-Ohio number 2, and Canadian Tire is number 3. I love Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. That is another. Those are like the top 3 road courses that, you know, I absolutely love in NASCAR Heat 5. So we're going to Kentucky. I don't think we've been to Kentucky yet. I'm going to scroll through here just to see, because I don't think we have. Yeah, we have not gone to Kentucky. So that's going to be nice for that. 19 laps at Mid-Ohio should be very, very interesting next week. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying this series so far. I know it's been an absolute blast. NASCAR Boy, thank you so much for creating this lovely career mode. Without further ado, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe, share with friends if you guys enjoyed. If you guys are interested in getting a gaming computer, please click the link in the description below this video. Apex Gaming PCs, absolutely fantastic computers. And if you guys use code SQUAD SQ at UAD, you guys can get 10% off of all products. Yes, you heard that correctly, 10% off of all products using code SQUAD SQ at UAD. And if you guys use code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com, that's going to get you guys 10% off of your whole entire order, excluding die-cast and sheet metal. What does that mean? That means you guys can buy literally anything on the website and use code TEXT10 besides die-cast and sheet metal. So if you want you know, a hood or anything like that, and you want, let's say, a hoodie as well, make 2 separate orders, one with all of your merchandise so you guys can save a little bit of money, and then use you know, the code TEXT10 while you're getting all that stuff for your hoodie. So again, that is code TEXT10 TEXT10 at shopjgr.com, excluding die-cast and sheet metal. Peace.